close to 90 degrees today, but only if we can hold off storms until later on. If we get storms earlier on, the high temps might be a bit below this, but overall, models say we're going to reach.
Are we going to? Yeah, we are going to have to be careful.
Good news though, UP and northern lower is shown to be.
We're going to be 83 in Sturgis. No, that's Edwardsburg. 87 in Sturgis. 92 in Kalamazoo. Right now we're in the 80s here in 3 Rivers. Okay, so we're level 3, which, yeah, okay. I'm trying to do something right now, baby.
Looking ahead, low of 61. On Wednesday, expect sunny skies with a high of 80 and a low of 59, followed by another sunny day on Thursday with temperatures reaching 84 and a low of 63.
Meow. Okay, there is some stuff happening. We got a level 3 out of 5 risk now for our area of severe weather. But I will not be here when that severe weather hits. Maybe not. We'll be in Kalamazoo Porridge. But we will have a camera going to hold our time.
To be honest, all I know is that it is a form of YouTube money. That's all I know. I'm a little bit of a boomer when it comes to that kind of stuff. A little interesting area over here north of Duck Creek. I'm not sure how legitimate that is, but it kind of looks like some rotation trying to get started up there.
I'm watching some random guy right now on YouTube, so this is Ryan Hall.
Storm is going from green to red as it starts to move away from our radar, though.
Okay, it's fine. Fix this clock.
Thank you for another 440 joules of sending another unk. Thank you so much. Oh, shoot. Thank you for the GOAT trophy. Thank you so much. You guys are being extremely generous. Thank you. Hey, thank you for the 440 joules. Thank you so much. You can't handle me. Thank you. All right, let us scan. This rotation is gone, guys. I mean, this tornado warning is about to be gone. Our severe threat, though, is still continuing.
Okay, let's go to Fox Weather.
Warning for down.
What is your problem? Stop your screaming. We're gonna stay on, guys, for a little bit until at least 3 o'clock, or if we lose power. We're gonna stay on right now until further notice. We're gonna stay on right now. We're just gonna stay on here for a little bit, kill a little time, and wait for the weather radar to go off. If it goes off, that's about it. Not really much to say or do. I just want to come on here to kill the time.
Wherever the road takes them.
Enjoy summer in a new Chevy with 0% financing on all 2026 Silverado models, plus no payments for 90 days. Or qualified lessees with a current eligible Chevy.
News.
Silverado for around $189 a month.
Weather Nation.
Two major complexes, at the very least, for the Hay Creek complex's containment has increased up to 60%, but we still have burned over
CNN.
200,000 acres from that Road Creek complex and 181,000 acres in that Hay Creek complex. So, of course, air quality has been a really big issue out towards Burns and Boise under that very unhealthy category there. So it's something to keep in mind. Probably nothing.
AccuWeather. 86 in Detroit, 88 in Chicago. Wow, 96 in Minneapolis. We're just going to go over the weather reports, guys. There is no severe weather at this time, but we are keeping an eye on it. But right now, we're just going to keep an eye on the weather right now until further notice.
Really going to be the spots to watch when it comes to that air quality really starting to dip. Unfortunately, going in through Wednesday, still
Wisconsin,
concerned, especially with that extremely dense smoke across the area. So we do have air quality concerns. Some of the things that you have to consider: those who are a little bit more sensitive, lung stress, heart stress, irritated eyes, as well as some runny noses. But of course, when air quality really starts to dip, things could be dangerous. So a little bit more of some tips, of course, of what it could do to your body. Here's meteorologist Patrick Robb. Air quality is an unspoken.
I don't care about my air quality. Show me. I'm going to bet that guy was on YouTube. That guy on YouTube is more. What Nation? Is he? What Nation is good him?
Severe thunderstorm watch number 520 affected at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time or 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties: Indiana, Elkhart, Kosciuszko, LaPorte, Marshall, St. Joseph, and Stark, and the following counties: in Michigan, Darien, Cass and St. Joseph, and the following: New Buffalo, Michigan to St. Joseph, Michigan, Michigan City, Indiana to New Buffalo, Michigan, and West Michigan from Michigan City, Indiana to St. Joseph, Michigan. 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable to the element of severe weather, including large hail and
There's the dead this thing.
close to the watch area. While severe weather
These bears are flat.
This is NOAA Weather Radio Station WXJ 57 in South Bend. Visit our website VideoWeather.gov/INOUX. The current time is 12:46 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This is a weather statement for the following counties: Indiana, Northern LaPorte, Alaska, Southern LaPorte and Stark. Heat advisory in effect from 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time or 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time this afternoon to 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time or 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time this evening. Watch heat index values up to 100 expected. Greater Northern LaPorte, Alaska, Southern LaPorte, Stark, and White counties. When from 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time or 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time this afternoon to 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time or 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time this evening.
We've got those heat advisories. Sometimes we kind of don't have them. It's just not as hot.
We're having technical difficulties right now. Please, Ken.
Stay out of the
Temperatures will be in the 80s for San Diego and triple digits for farther inland.
Okay, so I'm having technical difficulties. My radio died, so I had to put the berry. The berries in the string lasted pretty long, didn't they? Yeah, they lasted long enough. I haven't changed the berries in this thing. I haven't changed the berries since I bought this damn thing. You haven't changed it once, have you? I haven't changed the berries once in this thing. This thing works great.
Your gut is like the garden, growing both good bacteria and bad. That balance is key to a healthy gut environment. Benefiber plant-based prebiotic fiber gently nourishes the good bacteria, working with your body to help your gut and you flourish.
If you ever been identified,
I loved you, came back when it mattered, I saw you.
Okay. New batteries in this radio. That's good. Now, we're under severe thunderstorm at 8 o'clock tonight. 8 p.m. Eastern time, so yes. We'll stay on for a little bit.
That's one.
Okay.
Call the number and they got me qualified for a $1,200 grocery allowance that can be used at all my favorite stores.
Grocery prices the way they are right now, this expert help makes a big difference. It's real, and it only took a few minutes to qualify.
Until all my friends to call, it's free, there's no obligation, qualifies it, what you qualify for.
Call 1-844-583-1788. That's 1-844-583-1788. Now,
And here we are, together again.
Time to talk about your western regional forecast. Starting in the northwest side of Wheeler County, Oregon, we take you out to the Roe Creek Complex fire that has been burning. These are the views from last week. Look at all the smoke. You can even see some of those flames there rolling up the hills. And unfortunately, these fires are still ongoing, still growing, and it is still keeping poor air quality in place here. We've also got a couple of storms to talk about if you're out closer to the Rockies. So we're going to dive right in here, looking at some of these air quality alerts that are in place. They're pretty widespread across, especially Idaho, as the smoke rolls into that direction, all the way out to Montana and even up through Washington. And this morning, Boise, Burns, Twin Falls, very unhealthy air quality has been observed for you because of these nearby fires and the smoke. And all those kind of red blotches you're seeing on this map, those are active fires that are burning across the Pacific Northwest and all the smoke that's being sent from them. And then a little bit farther down south in Oregon through Idaho, we've got elevated risks for fire danger that do stick around through today. So that means if additional fires start, they can quickly spread, and those ongoing fires are still seeing favorable conditions for spreading as well. As far as any moisture in the forecast, we're hoping for more, but through this afternoon, we're not seeing any of it. The coastal areas of Washington and Oregon will see increased cloud cover by Tuesday afternoon and a couple of spotty showers. Not a lot of rain, but enough to kind of keep that gloominess, a little bit of some light rainfall in place, especially if you're out towards Forks, Washington, and through the Olympic range. That's where you can see better chances for rain. High temperatures today, though, not too hot. It'll be around 78 in Seattle, 89 in Baker City. Actually, the farther inland we go towards Rockies, that's where temperatures are going to be hotter and warming up as well. If you're in Boise, we are heading towards the triple digits and not away from them. Portland, Oregon, the next week ahead, we've got 80s in the forecast, close to seasonal, but much hotter for Boise. In fact, once we hit the triple digits, we stay there into the weekend. Farther inland is where we could see a couple of stronger storms today, through tomorrow down to Cheyenne, and then all the way up towards Montana and North Dakota heading into Wednesday. So it's those afternoon showers and storms that do pop up through the overnight. They dissipate. It'll be a quiet start to the day, and then through the afternoon, those storms do return back into the region. As far as rain, though, it's not a lot. But at this point, we'll take anything we can get, especially with how dry conditions have been, how hot conditions have been. Some of this moisture will also help to cool down some of those temperatures as well. Today is still about 5 to 10 degrees above normal, putting temperatures at 95 in Billings today, 90 out towards Rock Springs. And then we will hit that century mark in the next couple of days if you're in Billings, Montana, back into the 90s for Cheyenne come Thursday. Let's take it to the southwest now, bring in Adrian with an update on your forecast here.
Yeah, I'm going to show you this video out of Prescott on Saturday. Lots of that monsoonal moisture coming down. You could have used something like this out in Denver yesterday. As we take a look at some of these record highs, Denver got the hottest day in 8 years' time, and of course broke a record at 103 degrees for your high yesterday. Pueblo getting up to 107, so any kind of moisture would have been great on Colorado just yesterday. Scorching heat will still be a big part of the forecast, especially across a lot of the desert southwest. Afternoon storms might be doing a decent job of kind of making things feel a little cooler. It kind of just depends, whether or not you're lucky enough to see some showers across your region. However, with some of these storms, we will be seeing some severe storms potentially into the next few days, where damaging winds, again, going to be the biggest threat to come by, easiest threat to come by with some of these storms. Looking at some of these high temperatures today, again, on the warmer side of things, Salt Lake City and Grand Junction with a high of 100 degrees, 110 in Phoenix, 110 in Sin City, and then 96 degrees over toward Denver, Albuquerque, getting up to 103 degrees for the high today. Across the Intermountain Western Rockies, again, not looking too great when it comes to some of those temperatures. Upper 90s and 100s to go around almost everywhere for a lot of these spots. Might get lucky to see some of that moisture, but mainly going to be staying along the front range, having the best shot of seeing some of those storms. But a lot of this monsoonal moisture kind of pushed around and giving us decent shots of seeing some showers and some thunderstorms. Unfortunately, going to have to watch out for severe weather, though. That is the caveat. If you do get some moisture, that's great, but especially the ones that are rolling off the Rockies could potentially be severe. Damaging winds and some small hailstones going to be the main threat, but damaging winds going to be the most likely threat for Monday, which is a little bit further east across East Colorado, but then Tuesday is right along I-25 here in areas of Denver down to Colorado Springs and Pueblo. Looking at some of these high temperatures into the forecast, not getting too much better, even if we do see rainfall. Might be making things feel a little cooler in the short term, but you're still going to have a high of 100 degrees in Grand Junction for today and tomorrow, only going down to 99 degrees. We have a better shot for storms going in through Wednesday. Storm chances won't be there. We're still going to have highs in the 90s and stay that way all the way through Wednesday. And then for Denver, when things kind of dry out, you shoot back up to the mid-90s, all the way up to 101 degrees for a forecast high as we get in through Sunday. For today, Colorado's not the only spot we're going to watch for severe weather. We also have a really small outlook down here into southern Arizona. Again, damaging winds going to be the main only threat we're really worried about for this outlook here. And some of these storms could be going into those overnight hours. We're still seeing some strong storms around 3 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday morning as we get through areas like Tucson. So make sure you have multiple ways to get those alerts. Again, damaging winds going to be the main threat we're looking at. Monsoonal setups, that's going to mean we're going to continue on with those showers and thunderstorms in the forecast for today, for tomorrow, even in through Wednesday afternoon, seeing some of those storms starting to populate all around areas of Arizona and New Mexico. There is not going to be a lot of rainfall expected. It doesn't take a lot to flood out here, say it all the time, but of course it's something to keep in mind if we get any kind of rainfall across the desert southwest. Still going to be hot. That's definitely not going to change. Phoenix has highs in the 110s or 111, really above 110 as we go in through Wednesday. So it is going to still continue to be hot, although we might get some showers to cool us off just a tad. We do across the nation every Wednesday on YouTube at 11 o'clock Central. Join us on YouTube.
Back a minute.
Attention.
Okay, guys, I gotta get off.
64 on Medicare.
Something came up, so I gotta get off, guys.
Urgent that you exercise your right to thousands in benefits. The Centers for Medicare.
Okay, guys, I'm off.
Services have officially authorized.
I gotta shut down, so see you guys.
Loaded with up to $1,200.